Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's pick card reading is a request. It's requested by Akansha Tomar, and the main question is their next move in near future. It's not really a question, it's more like their next move in the future, basically. At first I was gonna just create 5 piles, but then again, this is my second take at the video, so we went with 6 piles. I didn't even realize that my writer deck was selected, but it kind of flipped. Basically what happened is usually I prepare the decks before I start the video, and sometimes I leave my room and I started the video basically, but my writer deck was dropped and I didn't even realize it. So one of my cards flipped, so I kind of like needed to pick it up and I realized that it's there. So basically you have 6 piles. Okay, I intuitively had to take it. Basically that's the little side story about why there's 6 piles here instead of 5. Okay, so 6 piles, whoever chose. Okay, it's dedicated to the request giver, but all the people who choose it also, so their next move in near future. Okay, you have the Writer Tarot, pile 1, Steampunk, pile 2, Tarot of the Sexual Magic, pile 3, pile 4 is Casanova Tarot, pile 5 is the Light Visions, and pile 6 is the Golden Universal Tarot. Okay, so choose with your intuition and go directly to your timestamps. I'll see you there. Also, Akansha Tomar, thank you for your patience. It's been a long 5 months or so that you've requested this, so I say thank you. And then next, again, just remember that there's not just 6 piles. It could be for many people out there. Okay, it could be the one person you wanted this to be for, but it's dedicated for you. So whoever you're here for, their next move in the near future, it's dedicated for that. Okay, and whoever chose the video, clicked on it, intuitively was drawn to it, or was meant to watch it, it's not just 6 piles. It could be more than that. It could be any person you're here for, but then again, center yourself always. And also the request giver, there's much more than 6 piles. Okay, there's much more than 6 situations. Life is a evolving and expanding type of experience, so don't just try to fit in there. Okay, there's much more than 6 piles, or whatever I say. Okay, it's just tarot. At the end of the day, reality has its own truth. Okay, so before I start, I just ate my rooibos latte. Let me just shuffle. We're gonna use their next move in the near future. And we're just going to take this out of the way also. This is overall their next move. Okay, it could be romantic if it doesn't need to. The sweetest taboo. So for some, the message is overall that. The sweetest taboo. And uninhibited and released. Okay, so a lot of dirty energy perhaps. It could be a rated R, as it doesn't need to be. Okay. This is one, and this is the relationship energy vibration. Okay. And you might hear my dad's voice, which is always present in my home, so it's normal. I do apologize if it bothers you, but if you don't hear him, or it doesn't, you know, not part of the audio, it's good. Okay. We're ready. So pile one, whoever chose Rider Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let me give you some numbers, which could be your date of birth or your person date of birth, or the next move could be during this day. So you have the 17th of the 7th month. 17th of the 7th month. Okay, that's one. Then you have number 6, you have number 12 and 6, and you have number 1. Okay, so these could be numbers. The square was number 1, so square has 6 faces, so it could be within 6. On a scale of 6, it's 1, and the rest. So just kind of like find certain number resonance there. Okay, I'll try to kind of give you more options the more we go, okay, or based on when you choose this pile. Okay, but I remember 17th of the 7th month something might happen. Okay, so what type of relationship you guys have? Intimacy, or the energy, vibration, and reflection. So we're gonna reflect on intimacy, or we're gonna reflect on intimate energy. And the move might be the charm of simplicity. Okay, so this is a very beautiful card. Okay, I like this card myself. You have a beautiful face. Okay, you have taking the plunge, definitely. That's also the, you know, entering the womb kind of energy a bit. The penetration, but then again indulging in the penetration. Okay, that's the vibe I got. And then you have the warrior of love, but it doesn't mean that we're doing that. Okay, we could be fantasizing about doing that. And you have erotic bliss. So this is a very explicit pile, of course. You have gray and hazel eye colors. You have July 24th, and you also have blue eyes. So you have blue eyes, you have gray eyes, you have hazel eyes. Okay, for your person, could be, I don't know. And we also have a body wave. I have September. I also have a green eyes. And we have May. Okay, so May went inside, so perhaps we might not have May. Okay, so you have September, July 24th. Okay. And May perhaps, but then again May didn't want to be part of the qualifiers. Okay, so I don't know. So Rider deck, let us begin. What's their next move in the near future on a palpable level? Okay, palpable move we want to know, right? Not what's happening inside their headspace or what they're fantasizing about doing. What are they going to do on a physical level in the near future connected to you? So what's the main situation? The untold story. Funny. Very funny. The untold story. What's the untold story about the next? You have the Two of Cups, okay? So this is the untold story of the situation. So you have the Two of Cups on a physical level. You have their challenge connected to the move, connected to wanting to ask you out on a date, or ask you to marry them, or ask you to be their girlfriend or their boyfriend, whoever's here, okay? Or some to marriage, engagement, proposal, arranged situations, perhaps. blind date, but this one is more I know who you are and I wish to kind of offer you my cup of love, perhaps. Okay, overall it's that way. Okay, you have the Seven of Wands energy as their challenge, facing the movement. The reason why it's that way is the King of Pentacles. So they consider themselves your husband or your, you know, your suitor overall in a more palpable, serious manner. Okay, I feel that way connected to you. Definitely ground yourself when you're listening to me with reality. Okay. You have the Four of Pentacles, which is their initial energy connected to the Two Cups. In the middle energy, you have the Hierophant, which is very traditional, very old-fashioned information. And in the near future, you have the Three of, okay, this one, there could be some marriages. I channeled marriage overall. Proposal for engagement, being together. Overall, the vibration is very intimate and reflective. Your person definitely wants to charm you with simplicity. Just pass the time with you. Beautiful face, take care of you, brush your hair, touch your hair, you know, be your servant in some way. So definitely spend more time with you. With taking the plunge, it's definitely taking things in a more serious manner. Warrior of love, erotic bliss. So there's a lot of sensuous energy here. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I really channeled a lot of sexual reflection energy. I don't know, it means that you did this or you will do this or the person is doing those things. Okay, so there's a lot of suitor vibration here. Okay, so with the Two of Cups energy, I might want to offer you something. Okay, I might want to offer you myself or offer you this relationship or offer to take it seriously. My challenge with the Seven of Wands is to perhaps be judged, or kind of, because I want to be a suitor of yours, there's a lot of certain obstacles I will need to face, right? A bit of judgment, a bit of like criticism, that kind. Okay, perhaps it's not perhaps connected to you, it's connected to the family or connected to friendships and friends, the type of friends you have perhaps, or the way your person sees themselves or is part of their personality a bit. Okay. And because why is that way is because with the King of Pentacles, I'm definitely ready to be established. Okay, I'm ready, or I consider myself already. I'm manifesting being a husband or a wife material to you. Okay, but I'm established, I'm prepared. Okay, I might have money in the bank, I might be settled, I have a good job, I have a house or a home, I have enough to invest perhaps. Overall, it's that vibe. Okay, and the initial energy with the Four of Pentacles, it's more like I'm holding on to the opportunity, I'm a bit being greedy with you internally. Okay, that's how they're feeling. In the middle section with the Hierophant, it's more like I wish to follow customs, I wish to follow etiquette, the norm, how the culture wants, initiates, or gives the wisdom of perhaps the culture you are in has a certain etiquette or you know, customs perhaps, and he or she, whoever you're here for, is very traditional. Okay, so they follow customs or tradition a lot. Okay, internally, so they want to court you overall, or they're more family oriented, or the family knows that I want to date you. It's that type of vibe a bit. Okay, I don't know why I'm channeling it, but for those who it resonates, take it. Okay, for the other ones, it's more I'm traditional, or I'm like an old-fashioned type of person. Okay, the way I approach the relationship, I will approach the marriage, or I will approach the asking out on the date, or you know, wanting to date you, etc. Okay, and then in the near future with the Three of Pentacles, I really channeled marriage here, or cathedral or church. So I want to bring you to the church, and I want to collaborate with you. I'm wanting to collaborate to establish something like a family with you, perhaps. It's not type. Even though I don't have the 10 of cups here, but I did think about it. I feel like the person is more wishing to collaborate with the family or collaborate with you or see serious talking overall, but there's a lot of intimacy, and meanwhile I'm kind of like seriously thinking about establishing myself. I'm also very sensuously exploring in my headspace, connect to you, but overall I'm more traditional, so I will keep it more you know, reflection on the sensual energy, but it will be very intimate between you, me, and the family, or you know, whichever way the Two of Cups energy is going to manifest. But overall there's a offer for you coming, or there's a escalation of the, how can I say it, like it's not escalation in the relationship. It's more like if you guys were not in a relationship, you will be in a relationship. If you are in a relationship, you started dating, let's say, there's an engagement, and if it was engagement, then there's marriage coming. But the marriage coming, you already know about it because you're already engaged. So for some of you, it's a serious suitor. So this is their next move in the near future, okay? Wanting to be established with you. Basically, the overall energy is that, okay? That was it, pile 1. Okay, pile 2, whoever chose Steampunk, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see overall what is their next move connected to you, okay, in the near future. What is the next move in the near future? Okay, so overall the energy, forgiveness. I don't like this card, okay, in general, and attraction. Well, for some of you, if you need forgiveness, then there is forgiveness here. You have a joy and jubilation. Jubilation. I don't know how to call it. Party, perhaps. It's party vibes a bit with seeking pleasure. Ooh. Very plain and simple, this one. This one is like, I'm channeling, like you might be, I don't want to say this for Akansha, but it might not be your energy as it might be, you will know. But there is forgiveness and attraction. So the energy here is more, I might ask for your forgiveness, or I will forgive you, but overall I'm attracted to you. So there's attraction here. So there's a pull and push, sexual attraction, and forgiveness. So I'm going to forgive you. So you did something that needs to be forgiven, or I did something I need to be forgiven, you know, by you, or you will forgive me, etc. Okay, it's that kind of game a bit. It's a game. You have number 1, number 18. 18 is the day in either the month of February, April, or May, okay? And you have the first time, I heard. So first time, there's gonna be like it's the first argument in the relationship. This one could be, I don't know, or the first conversation. You have the Tower. My next move, Tower. Well, Tower. My next move connected to you. Overall, I didn't prepare for the next move. Could be this one. It's more unpredictable energy. So there's nothing about their next move. This one, it's more like I'm forced into something. Okay, the challenge here is the World card, myself. Okay, this one, it's more myself. The reason why, it's the Moon. Major arcanas. Okay, these are major arcanas. I have major arcanas, 3 different major arcanas. In the initial energy, you have another major arcana. You have the Hermit with the 4 of Swords. Okay, in the middle section, you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And in the near future, you have the 7 of Wands. Okay, so, and one more. 5 of Cups. So, this one, it's more like I'm meeting you without knowing that I'm going to meet you, this kind, okay? It's that kind. It's more like with the 7 of Pentacles, it's more like I've been patiently waiting to meet you. But then again, when I met you, it's more like it was out of my control kind of thing, okay? It's more like uncontrollable encounter, okay? Next move, okay? Overall, it's more unexpected, okay? With major arcanas, usually I go that way. And specifically if I have the Tower, it's more like either I did something to you and I need to face a type of wake-up call, a slap on the face, okay? Kind of environment where somebody will put me to my place, okay? It could be that way. Because I'm acting like I'm seeking for someone to kind of give me a certain Tower moment, okay? It could be consciously done as it doesn't need to be consciously done. But with the joy and jubilation and seeking pleasure, it's more like perhaps I'm indulging myself, okay? I'm indulging in pleasures, okay? I'm seeking pleasures, I'm drinking alcohol, I'm at a club perhaps, or I'm having fun with friends and girls around me kind of thing, okay? So the next move is more unpredictable. It's more like I don't have a move in mind. This one, okay? Whatever you came here for, it's more like I meet you without expecting to see you at a place like that. The reason why it's that way, it's more you know, it's like the moon, okay? Sometimes the moon has a certain, you know, seductive, unlimited, mysterious, it's like things happen on full moon days, you know, and anything can happen on those kind of days. So it's more that vibe, okay? Or I'm like in a vibration where I'm deceptive perhaps, or I'm having fun with other people and I'm not aware you're coming to see me indulging in those sinful elements perhaps. But it could be that you and I have a connection as we don't need to have a connection, okay? But forgiveness, I don't know how to express it. I need your forgiveness, or you need to forgive me for something, or the whole situation needs to be asked. It's like for you, you don't accept the fact that he's cheating on you, or he's, I mean, any woman would feel that way, okay? But this one, it's more like you caught them red-handed, something of the sort, or overall, it's you're not in a relationship with this one, but then again, they feel like you're judging them to be doing something very like scandalous, or this thing that you caught them doing is really not, you don't see them having those characteristics, or you don't like people with those characteristics, but he or she starts liking you because you're judging them in a specific manner, or you're making them feel like they're not supposed to be doing this kind of thing. Okay, so my challenge here connected to the facing you when I'm not ready to face you, or having a tower moment connected to you, or not seeing you coming in front of my face, but then again facing you, kind of thing. Okay, so this one, it's more, I don't have a move under my sleeve that much. Okay, but I will find you attractive, but then again I will feel apologetic or ask for forgiveness because of what I'm doing. Okay, so it could be the next move could be that there's an accident and they're gonna ask for forgiveness, I'm sorry, or they're gonna apologize to you, or they're gonna bump into you while they're having fun or seeking pleasure, that kind. Okay, or definitely they will want to seek pleasure with you because they are dumbfounded by just how attracted they are. And with the moon card, it could be definitely when you're in that energy and you're in a party and it's a full moon day, people just have that extra you know, dreamy, lost in their own day dream kind of. It's like everybody has their own little bubble and they're just kind of like lost in ecstasy in their own little world kind of vibration. So your person is in that vibe. Okay, it's either I'm drunk, I'm indulging in, you know, seductive, intoxicated. Sometimes it's that vibe, you feel intoxicated, you don't know why, you feel sexier than you usually do. It's the vibe of that. Okay, so your person might be in that energy when they are meeting you. It can be many forms. Okay, and challenge here is more to kind of like remember that I am a person that matters. Okay, so not to kind of become transparent or, you know, too lost in that moon craziness a bit. Okay, because when I'm saying moon, it's very divine feminine, and when we're going divine feminine, there's a lot of like energy, males or females, you know how to sense it. It's like those days when you feel sexier than ever, or those days when somebody sparkles more than usual. Okay, because they're feeling something inside. Okay, it's either they groom themselves or they're feeling beautiful, or it's an extra spark. Okay, this one, they're in a phase. Okay, male or female, could be a guy in a very, very feminine energy on that night. Okay, they're very feminine. It's not necessarily not to men, but it's a feminine energy. He's very seductive. He's very dreamy. He looks in your eyes. He, you know, or he or she, whoever it is, this female, feminine energy. It's very intoxicating, and, you know, they don't need to touch you that much. You feel it on you, kind of thing. It's more like it's kind of like around you. So you feel it. It's like sometimes your hand is like the badoom is focused there, okay? Or on your mouth, or on your body. It's like you feel like your heart is beating a bit faster and the person's looking at you from a distance. It's that kind of attraction, okay? So that kind, okay? But it's not planned at all, okay? This one, it's really, I don't want to say up in the air, but very, you feel it. If you're a water sign, you will feel this very fast. If you're not necessarily that watery, let's say placements or energetically, you will still feel something. But if you're a water sign, you'll sense it very, very like deeply. Okay, so it's definitely very steering like that. It's like not tsunami, but the waves of water. It keeps coming. Okay, kind doesn't stop. It's that like enveloping. Okay, so with the Four of Swords and the Hermit energy in the initial, it's more like they were independent and they were relaxing, or they were chilling. With the Page of Pentacles in the middle section, it's more like I wish to kind of, when I will see you perhaps, or when I'll kind of like meet you, or when I'll sense your gaze on me, I'm gonna be curious about you. Okay, so I'm going to be curious about you internally. This is just energetically. And on a physical level with the Seven of Wands, it's more like when I'm going to face you, it's more like I'm going to kind of be a bit egoistic. Okay, when I'm going to... That's why we're kind of talking about forgiveness, perhaps. It's more like I'm going to show you that it's like... be it I did something, I need forgiveness, but I'm acting a bit like stubborn here, a bit egoistic, a bit. I don't want to apologize that much, but then again, I will at the end, because it's more like with the Five of Cups, it's more like I don't want to seem weak in front of you, or I'm kind of like seeing you being a bit like strong in front of me, but then again, I'm thinking that you're like a missed opportunity with you. Okay, so I don't know how you're acting or how strong of a personality you have, but your person is a bit like dumbfounded with something. Okay, it's either dumbfounded, or I'm put to my place, or I'm drunk perhaps, or I'm feeling extra sensuous that day. And when I'm kind of meeting you, my challenge is to kind of do the things that I wish to do connected to you. Okay, that's my challenge, and still be proud of myself and not become pessimistic at the end. But I don't feel like the person is pessimistic. It's just that your person is very much into seeking pleasure and indulgence and dancing and alcohol, and either alcohol or lost in something. Okay, it's either smoking. I don't know if the person smokes, but for the overall collective or the request giver, there's an element of your person is a bit intoxicated here. Okay, it's a party vibe, or they're out with their friends. Something happened between you and your person. Could be that way, but your person was not ready to face you, but they faced you one or not. But then again, they're looking at you as if you're strong and you're ready to face them, but they might not be ready to face you. Okay, that kind a bit, but they're kind of seeking pleasure and they're having fun a bit. Okay, but they're running away from dealing with certain situations, either connected to you if you have a relationship and the forgiveness is connected to you, or be it there's an issue I'm running away from in my whole life. Okay, my life, it's my own issue, but I'm running away by indulging and going to parties. Okay, or simply relaxing. It could be that way too. You will know. That was pile 2. Pile 3, whoever chose a Towel of the Sexual Magic Tarot. Oh, sexual magic. So, pile 3. Their next move in the near future. Okay. So you had the, I don't know, the World card with the 10 of Swords, but we're just gonna shuffle. I heard squeezing, but there was squeezing basically, and gratification, but I heard satisfaction. Okay, we'll see. I will satisfy you perhaps by squeezing. Very dirty energy for some part. Okay, so squeezing the chest area. Okay, females or males overall, or play with the chest area, basically that kind. So just rated R for some people. Okay, so you have romantic love, definitely. That's the vibe I'm going in. Okay, and you have soft whisper and loving yourself. So this one, the next move, definitely the lady's chest area is quite open, and the man is definitely, or the woman, okay, this is a very like same sex potent as it doesn't need to be, okay. So Akansha, you will know which you know, sexuality and orientation you are in, and everybody who's watching this, okay. So it's loving yourself and soft whispers, but for some of you, the person wishes to show you just how beautiful you are and whisper softly in your ears. And I also channeled careless whisper, George Michael's perhaps, that kind of music. It's like saxophone on the side, na 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 na, that kind of vibe, okay. It's a bit that vibe. So let me see if I will have something pop out. Okay, we're good with those. So you have number 29, you have number 19, 12, 4, and 10. A lot of dates. And you have Malaysian wave and eye color, perhaps, I don't know, September. And you have body wave. Let me just see if I will have eye colors. Okay, we have gray green. You have, or they have, green eyes and ice, blue eyes, okay. So you have those dates, and perhaps it might be in September, this one, you will know. Bear with me, guys, I'm just gonna kind of weird this. Okay, it's okay. So what's the main situation? You have the Lovers card, okay. So Lovers card, and you have the romantic love, definitely. Okay, so my challenge is discontent. You being discontent, perhaps, because overall the female energy here is put on the pedestal, okay. Even in the love yourself and the soft whispers, like the person is leaning on to you, okay. So it's more the female here, or the feminine energy is more in control. I don't like that word, but then again, the reason why it's that way is satisfaction, okay. So this one wants to move. The next move is to seduce you. Their next move in the near future is to seduce you, make you get hooked on to them, okay. This one, and for intimacy on a deeper level. And then you have tasting. I'll take one more, okay. And jealousy, but it's not the vibe, okay. Nearness, it's more like I wish to be near you, I wish to tease you, I wish to touch you, I wish to satisfy, I wish to kind of make you feel just beautiful, that kind, so that you can kind of trust me more, allow me access to you more, that kind, okay. So their next move is to seduce you overall, show you just how, for some part, this one If you're not in a relationship yet, the person might think about like showing you that other females want you. So the jealousy card, it's more like I'm acting like I'm popular, or other girls want me too. So just kind of show me that you want me also. But it's not like I'm not putting actions towards you. I am giving you a lot of attention, more attention than other females. Okay, if we're not in a relationship. If we're in a relationship, then I wish to seduce you more. I wish to kind of entertain you in different ways. I'm becoming your slave a bit. That kind. Okay? And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want you to be satisfied by me. I want to be able to satisfy you overall. And my challenge is that you not be discontent from me. You kind of leave me alone, or you abandon me, or you're not satisfied. I'm not good enough for you. That kind of vibration a bit, okay? And in the initial energy, it's more like I'm thinking about modestly coming towards you and, you know, kind of show you that I am attracted to you. I am you know, interested in you overall. I'm very interested in you. And I am gonna talk with you. I'm gonna spend more quality time with you. I'm gonna kind of like allow you to sit on my lap, or I'm gonna sit on your lap, or I'm gonna kind of like look, gaze deeply in your eyes, whisper softly in your ears. It's like, it's a group. If you're in a group dynamic, let's say, your person will speak in your ears more. Okay, and the way they're gonna whisper, it's like seductive and a bit more intimate, that kind, okay? And in the near future with the tasting, what I channeled more is that perhaps you guys are gonna leave each other, okay? It's like the end of the night type of thing, and they want to kiss you overall, but it's perhaps I will not be able to kiss you. You will not allow me to kiss you, but I want to. Okay, so it's more like I will be a bit frustrated that night that I didn't have my way, perhaps, or you didn't allow me to kiss you, that kind. Okay, so this is what their next move is about to be. Okay, they want to kiss you, but they will not be able to. They want to seduce you so that you will be satisfied by them. But there's a bit of a game playing also, okay? If you guys are not in a relationship, your person wants to make you aware that I'm popular, okay? It's that kind of vibration. So for some people, just understand the message. When they're flirting with other females or males, but then again, they're spending a lot of quality time with you, they want you to wake up to the fact that they want to have a relationship with you, okay? It's just that they want to show you that I am popular, okay? So you have to get closer to me. You have to allow me. What do I want though? The move is overall to kind of make you feel jealous, but then again, they're jealous of you. They want you to fancy them, okay? I want you to fancy me. I want you to. What do I want overall? This one, it's overall they want you to, like, they want intimacy with you, okay? Basically, they want intimacy with you and they want to dominate you perhaps, or they want you to dominate them, or they want you to kind of claim them as yours kind of thing, okay? So this one, it's more like I want to be claimed, or I want to be like chosen, okay? You have to choose me, okay? You have to act a bit like I'm yours, that kind of behavior they seeking, okay? And for example, if you're in a relationship, your person wants to seduce you. They want to kiss you, or if it's not necessarily just kissing, they want you to taste them, okay? So it could be in the form of either if you're that intimate. They want you to give them a certain go down on them perhaps, or they want to go down on you or something of the sort, but I want to satisfy you, or I want satisfaction myself. Okay, you will know how it is, this one. But they want intimacy. They're very in love with you. Okay, it's love in the air. It's more emotions are here, and it's all about seducing you, or like making you feel good about yourself so that you can kind of come to me. Okay, you have to allow yourself to me. But I'm infatuated, this one. I'm infatuated. And I'm going a bit crazy in the infatuation, as if like I want to show you that I'm popular as a guy or as a girl, okay? So this one, it's more like I want to kind of make you more infatuated in me. I'm infatuated with, I want you to be more infatuated with me though, this type. I want you to sit on my lap, or I want you to be gentle with me, or I want you to be available to me. Okay, I might be available to you, but I want you to be available to me, that kind. Okay, with the King of Cups energy, it's more like the king, and the girl is, there's a girl in front of him, satisfied, as if like she's his kind of thing. Okay, so if I'm the male, I want you to be her. Okay, I want you to be submissive to me, but it's not even that. It's more like you are my girl. Okay, or my guy, that kind. Okay, but I'm popular. I want you to know I'm popular still, be it I'm in a relationship with you or not. I'm sexy. I'm a wanted woman or a man. Okay, and I want you to want me like I am wanted by other people, but I have that intimacy, which I'm spending time intimately with you, but then again, you know, it's I'm me, you know, it's that kind. And I don't want you to not be interested in me, so I'm acting more on showing you that look how big of a good catch I am for you, that kind. Okay, so you have that pile 3. Okay, now pile 4, whoever chose Casanova Tarot, welcome to your reading, and the request giver, Akancha, welcome. So I hope by now it's resonating, or not, it's still okay. You will know what the reality is. So then their next move in the near future. Or all the people who chose this. Okay, so just follow your intuition, center yourself. So let us see. So we're ready. I'll give you some let us give you some. So you have May, you have June, month of June, month of May, gray eyes, light yaki, straight, deep wave, and small wave. Something else. You have number 23. You have yaki, straight, and you also have kinky, straight. Okay, so those are hairstyles or sound clarifiers if you need them, guys. Okay, if not, it's okay. I'm just giving it to some people. numbers you need to know. You have number 3 out of 6. You have number 4 out of 12. Number 4. So in a month, the 4th month, out of 20. I have number 2. Okay. 20 of 2nd month, 12 of the 2nd month, or December 2nd, 15, 5th, so 5th month or 2nd month or 12th. So December, February, or May, okay, or April. You have April 14th, May 18th, 15th of February, or 2nd of December, okay? So you have those, or 20th of December. And then you have number 1. Okay, these are numbers that might be important to you. So let us see what is their next move in the future. So you have physical attraction, but physical touching, okay? So this is more oral sex, perhaps rated R for some of you, and authenticity. So being more authentic, more open, vulnerable perhaps, but authenticity. It's more like seeing what the other person tastes like, you know, getting in tune with the other person's tastes, senses, smells, but touching. This is more getting to know each other on a more palpable level, okay? When I'm saying palpable, like 5 senses. Smelling, tasting, hearing, okay? What else? Tasting, hearing, touching, hearing. I think I said, and seeing. Seeing the other person naked, perhaps, okay? Like this. This is their next move. They're wishing to go there. Physical attraction. Touching, stimulating you that way, okay? So the main situation is the 6 of Wands. So it's a very, very you know, explicit look at this, okay? So make out session, rubbing, frotting, if I can say frotting, rubbing energy overall, okay? Rubbing, and I was gonna say the word in my language. It's a slang word, but it's definitely very rated R, okay? So if you're 18 plus, we're good. If you're less than that, guys, or you're 16, it's okay still for me, but then again, just know it's explicit, this one, oral sex, overall. Rubbing and, you know, dry sex, dry humping, that kind. Definitely. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. Just look at the indulgence here. The challenge is to kind of indulge in it, or you know, have the freedom to go overboard a bit, perhaps. And the reason why it's that way is because I'm definitely very eager to know you. I'm very eager, or I'm very horny that day. Could be that way. Okay, with the World card. And 1 second. The 2 of Wands. Oh my god. I can't go the same way. With Casanova. This is you have the 6 of Swords energy too. In the initial, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Judgment card. And the Magician card. Okay, so this one overall, you have 2 major arcanas in the initial energy. The Judgment card is more in the reverse, and the Magician is more upright. So my focus overall is to make you feel comfortable being yourself, okay? So your physical self. Like, I'm trying to make you feel more comfortable being your physical self with me, and, you know, show me just how physical, what your physical side is. That kind, okay? So this one, it's more mature energy. It's more a man or a woman who wishes to definitely sleep with you. They might succeed, this one. You will know. But overall, I want you to work harder on getting out of your shame connected to your body, perhaps. The feeling like you're it's just it's your natural body, okay? Your person wishes to kind of make you understand that it's like make you feel more comfortable with your own physical body, okay? So I don't know if they're experienced or they want this with you. It could be that I want a one-night stand sleeping around with you. You will know if this is your boyfriend or your wife or whoever it is that you're here for. Anybody you're here for, even the request giver. The person wishes to make it more comfortable. Okay, so if you slept with each other and you were not necessarily comfortable exploring certain other kind of sensations like rubbing or humping or dry humping kind of things, or going down or touching each other, 69 position perhaps, this one, they want to kind of make you feel more comfortable doing those things. It's that kind of energy I'm sensing here, okay? So I want you to feel more comfortable exploring other sensations, okay? So if you are not that intimate with this person, the person wishes to make you feel more comfortable being intimate with them, okay? So that's my next move. My next move is to like make you feel comfortable with me, and I wish to be comfortable, but I want you to be comfortable with your own body, also your own moaning, okay? So if you have difficulty or sometimes you kind of like don't feel comfortable moaning, or it's like you're very sensitive, or it's like they're stimulating you a specific manner, they want to hear you moan, okay? So I want you to allow me to hear that, okay? Hear that, watch you, see it, like open the leg area for some females out there, okay? I don't know, like I want to be comfortable opening myself up to you also, if I'm a male or I'm a female, whichever way it is. I want you to be more comfortable with intimacy elements with me, that kind. Not be ashamed to touch me, okay? Not feel ashamed of how you're doing it. I'm not necessarily gonna judge you, this kind, okay? This one, it's more like I'm not judging you. I don't want you to judge me either. So it's more like getting the judgment out of the way, okay? Because the Judgment card here is more, I wish that you will be able to get out of your comfort zone showing me this, or it could be my next move is I wish to do this myself, okay? It could be that way also. So whatever I wish to do to you is me, or if you know that I'm more innocent, I wish to feel more comfortable, and I want to initiate you to that element of, you know, it's okay to, you know, want to do certain stuff to me, and I'm human and I want you to touch me, that kind, okay? It's a bit that vibe. Okay, or if you're a guy, you're a bit shy or you're insecure about certain part of your body, it's more like I'm not gonna necessarily judge your body, okay? I'm not gonna judge your body. I want those things, that kind, okay? I want you to, you know, show me the dirtiest energy you can have, but it's not I mean, it's dirty, but then again, it's not, okay? So the way Diva tunes into this, it's like if you really want, if you're very comfortable with yourself, authenticity is just who you are, okay? There's no real shame of how your body is, how your, I don't know, your jelly fat is kind of, if you have jelly fat thighs, or it's like your your boobs like jiggling or that kind of stuff, it's like your person's not really like, they like those kind, it's natural, okay? It's like if we're going more natural at this, it's more like forget about the little details that you're insecure about, that kind, okay? This one. And with the devil card, it's more like not be ashamed of embracing the pleasure element that your body has, okay? Your body is very sensorial. Your body is meant to, you know, it's like, it's not meant, it's more like you're a human being, right? You have a life, right? So it's a miracle to be alive, okay? But we're one of the most luckiest animals, well, human beings. Animals don't feel necessarily pleasure, okay? They just reproduce when they need to reproduce. But we, on another scale, have a, you know, a spine, okay? And the spine with the mind and the body and the sensorial senses of pleasure, it's all there for you to indulge in it, okay? When the time comes, indulge in it. There's nothing to be ashamed of, okay? Unless you're very religious, that's a different story. But when comes the time to truly be intimate in a sacred manner, that's where authenticity and, you know, homecoming, coming back to who you really are, how you can express the energy of, you know, ecstasy, moaning and, you know, screaming a bit and, you know, having fun, you know, with your sense organs, which are connected to your heart, by the way. So it's like heart chakra is connected with the sex organs, and the sacral chakra, which is the how loving and happy, and watery, which is water, is sensuous, is connected with. So there's nothing to be ashamed of. Your person wants to necessarily make you feel comfortable doing certain stuff, okay, with them. But being naked with them, I want you to be naked with me. This one, I want you to be comfortable being naked with me, or comfortable dry humping, or, you know, similar activities to sleeping around, but not sleep with penetration, that kind, okay? It's more oral sex, this one. The next move is I wish to have oral sex with you. Why so? Because I want you to let go certain patterns that you're not beautiful enough for me, or you're like shy a bit connected to, you know, sexual energies, this one. With the Page of Wands, it's more like I'm passionate about you and I want this, definitely. With the Two of Wands, it's more like I made the decision and I want you to enjoy yourself. I don't want to just enjoy me, the act. I want you to enjoy me, but I want you to enjoy, okay? So your person is a very, they care about you're having a good time. For me, you need to have a good time for me to feel like I can have a good time, that kind, okay? And with the World card, it's more like have this new beginning, so that then again you can have a worldly idea of what love making or physical attraction, like activity is. Okay, it doesn't need to be sleeping with me, but I want you to feel comfortable with your nakedness. I want you to feel comfortable when you're with me. I don't want you to be aware about your body that much. Because when you're aware of your body, I'm aware of my body, that kind. Because it kind of creates a little blockage, this one. That kind. Okay, so your person is a bit extra sensitive on that side. And the initial energy is more like I want to calm you down a bit, okay? With the Magician, it's that vibe. I want to calm you down, but I also want you to kind of want to show it to me. Like get out of your comfort zone and I just explore and you feel like I'm not judging you, that kind, okay? And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's more like I will allow you the time to take. Okay, it's like take the time you need. I'm not going to force you to it, but I want you to feel comfortable. And with the Eight of Pentacles, it's more like we're going to work hard on this matter. And then in the near future with the Devil card, it's more like I want you to show me just how you can please yourself with me. Okay, so it's that kind. Or this could be all about what I wish to do. Okay, so I wish to kind of be naked in front of you and not feel like you're judging me, because I wish to kind of slowly take the time to definitely make you feel more comfortable with the element of nakedness and authenticity. And I wish to work hard on it and not feel ashamed of it myself. And in the near future, it's more like definitely show you my devil side. Fact that I lost after you, and there's nothing wrong with that, definitely, unless we're very, very religious. That kind. Okay, so this is what they wish to do in the next move basically is to, if we've slept together, make you feel more comfortable, or I'm gonna initiate you to other fun ways connected to sex. Okay, so more touchy-feely orgasm connected to, you know, hand job, boob job, or touching your lower area, stimulating it different ways, that kind. But I'm doing it to you, but I want you to do it to me also, that kind. Okay, that's the next move in the near future. Rated R. Okay, so that was it. Now, pile 4, whoever chose Light Visions Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, let's see what, you know, their next move is going to be like in the near future. Okay, what's my next move connected to you? Akansha, or whoever, you know, chose this pile. You were drawn to this intuitively. I'm channeling a person right now, so I might have given you a private reading for some of you. We'll see what I'm gonna get this time around. But for all of you out there, just center yourself when you're listening to me. So you have the Nine of Wands energy that flipped. So for some of you, I wish that it's a secret that I stalk you a bit. Or I'm curious about you. But with the Seven of Swords, it's more like I'm... Okay, like there's a lot of protection your person. It's like self-protecting mentality types. Okay, so I'm kind of a bit like, how can I say it? It's like there's a lot of swords that kind of are in front of me, so I'm still guarded a bit and I'm secretly stalking you. But I don't wish you to know that, okay? But sometimes you do see me popping my head a bit. So you might have seen me sometimes stalk you. You saw me stalk you, this one. You will know. So the energy is awareness, relationship awareness. I'm very aware of you, I'm sure of that, 100%. body positive and sweet surrender. Like, give me time, okay? Like, I don't really know this one. We're gonna create the Celtic spread and then we'll read. But what's the next move connected to? You have a lot of eye colors. So you have yellow eye color. You have blue, hazel. I have hazel twice. Okay, you have 2 times hazel. And you have green. You have deep curl, you have French wave, and there's another eye color, ice color, okay? Ice blue, blue, but ice blue, that's what. I'll give you some numbers. You have 13th of April, 13th of November, or the 4th of November, or the 6th of November, or the 6th of April, okay? You have 1, 5, 18, okay? Could be 5th of April, 5th of November, 5th of January, 18th of January, 18th of May. Basically, you have several months, okay? You have January, you have November, you have April, and you have May. The numbers that could be combined with those months is 18, 13, 1, 5, 4, 11. Okay, so it could be any month, any number I mentioned. You have the 6, number 6. So it's nurturing energy overall. Okay, so it is a good vibration. You have 08. Infinity sign for me. Okay, so 8 is a very symbolic, important number in my life. So is number 0. Okay, so 0 is the bindu for me. It's the beginning and the ending. It's circle, patterns of life, circle of life. Okay, number 8 is definitely the infinite possibilities of life. The balancing element also. I tune into those numbers like these. Or number 8 and 0 might be important to you, okay, or to your person. And then number 6. So you have 6, which is another number 6. Okay, so 6 is a very nurturing number overall. So I have good feelings about you, okay? And I took off my ring. So for some of you, I might have divorced somebody. Or there's a ring here I want to offer you, but then again, that's too much information. It's better for you not to know that. It's either I divorce someone or I want to divorce you. It's not that vibe though. It's not that vibe. No. But you will know. So just ground yourself on reality, okay? Center yourself. Common sense. I'm hearing common sense, okay, for you. Because I'm going to say something with tarot, but then again, you need common sense when it comes to the situation at hand. Because I'm channeling someone I read for, okay? And common sense is the best way to go at it. With your intuition. Okay? When somebody says, I'm not ready to be in a relationship, they're really not ready for a relationship. They don't see themselves. They're not in the vibration. I don't kind of see it. So you cannot push a person to be in a relationship with you. Okay? So that's one thing we have to understand here. Forcing a person to be in a relationship with you, and instead of like being receptive to the person and just being comfortable, giving them the space, that's a dilemma you will need to face, okay? But I, as a tarot reader here, or tarot, I'm the type that I don't like to force something unless I will force it to see what the reaction will be. Okay, so it's either you will force it and see what the reaction is, because the reaction is a certain answer you will seek. Okay, so if you want to force it to see an answer, then force it so you can see an answer, get the closure or the positivity, because there's consequences with a forcing element. Okay, because you are not necessarily the person, so it's a 50-50 kind of relationship, right? And then you also have the person, which is more like you will be receptive to it. So it's more like you have unconditional love. So whatever the relationship will be, you're comfortable with it because you love the person that much. Okay, so it's either you force it and you see a certain answer. There's consequences that come with it. It's either it's a positive outcome or it's a negative outcome, but you're forcing it on it, and you have to force it if you wish to get a certain, answer. Because there's an element of clinging to something or somebody when the person is running away. Okay, but this one, it's not the person. Okay, there's several people, perhaps you both chose this file, including the viewer. Basically, this one, it's more an awareness. Okay, this one, it's either you wanted to cling on to the person, you forced the person, or the person asked certain stuff, the person was wishy-washy with you, they were not necessarily very settled, or they were not established, or even if they were established, they're the greedy type, they're very self-centered, they have their ego, they're very much in their ego. They love material stuff or not, or they're player themselves, or they're not ready to be in a relationship, or they don't wish to get married. Perhaps you're ready to get married, but they don't wish to do those things. You have a lot to offer them that they don't understand what the value of what you're offering to them is, okay? And either you want to teach it to them, but they're not seeing it, okay? So there are several ways you can, approach this, okay? So this one, what's their next move? This one, I'm hiding something, okay? There's an element of 10 of Wands, but then again, there's the Ace of Wands in the person's hand. We're going to see what the main situation will be. You have body positive, which means that I want to feel positive about myself, or I want to feel positive about myself. Okay, it's not about a body. Like when I'm saying, why I repeat it, it's more first one, it's more like I have insecurities. Be it emotional, be it physical, be it character wise. Okay, so I might have certain insecurities, but I wish to be more in a body positive energy, a more positive, a more empowered energy. And with the sweet surrender, it's more like surrender to you, or surrender to the love you can offer me, or surrender to you in a different manner. Okay, before I used to not surrender to you, now I wish to surrender to you. It's that kind of vibration. And awareness is I'm more conscious. I'm more conscious in the relationship, or I'm more conscious when it comes to you. I'm more serious, or I'm more aware. That kind. Okay, so what's the main situation? You have the Nine of Swords and you have the Four of Chalices. So there's certain stuff still that I'm being stubborn about. I'm stubborn. Okay, there's certain stuff I'm not pleased with. Okay, because I might feel a bit pressured, or I might feel like I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied internally. Okay, and on a physical level with the Nine of Swords, it's more like, okay, so what's my next move? This one, it's more like there's something I'm stubbornly denying, okay, or I'm stubbornly afraid of. Or on a physical level, it's more like I feel like I did something wrong, so I'm being scolded. But I'm the kid here, this one. Okay, so if you look at the picture here, it's more like there's an inner child, and there's a beast here, and then you have a child, or an adolescent, like a teen, who's not satisfied with something. I'm not satisfied with something. I'm like the child that felt like I was wronged, or my dad or my sister. It's like one of those scenarios where it's a sister or brother and I'm the older brother or the older sister, and it's like something went wrong, so my parents scolded me because I should have been responsible for the kid. But then again, the child, my sister, was the problem, and my parents were also the problem, and I'm having a lot of responsibility, or I'm being judged here for something that I should have done. But then again, I'm discontent here, okay? So it's that kind of vibe, as if like I did something wrong, but then again, I don't want to accept the fact that I did something wrong, okay? Or there's somebody who's burdening me with something, and I don't want to be burdened with that kind of thing. It's that kind of vibration, but this is internal, okay? And on a physical level, with the Nine of Swords, it's more like I'm feeling like I'm the victim here, okay? Or I'm victimized. Overall, my next move is to feel victimized, okay? I want to show you that you are freaking me out a bit, okay? But deep down underneath, I'm being stubborn. So this one is more... you have the Page of Swords. This one, I'm a bit playing like the child, okay? I'm being immature here, okay? I want to manipulate the situation here, okay? The reason why I'm happy, because I'm happy in... whichever way it is. This is hilarious. I'm happy with you, but then again, I want things to be my way, this one. Okay? You have the Knight of Pentacles. I want things in the relationship to work my way. Okay? Then you have the Ten of Chalices with the Knight of Swords. And in the near future, it's more the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this one... okay, your person is a bit manipulative. We're gonna give it to them. But they're happy in the relationship. Okay, they're happy with you overall. I'm happy. I'm happy, but with the Eight of Chalices, it's more like there are certain stuff that are like... it's like there are certain stuff I want you to forget about, perhaps. Like, give up on certain stuff. Give up on certain things that it's like, it's not gonna change. It's never gonna change. That's the main thing here, okay? So your person wants to kind of, like if we're in a relationship, let's say, I want you to give up on certain things you're expecting me to, you know, do here, okay? So I'm playing the victim overall. What's my next move? I'm gonna act like the victim, okay? I'm gonna make you feel so like you wronged me so much that you might kind of like give up on your intentions, or your like whatever you have your mind set on. I want you to give up on it, okay? But deep down underneath, I'm very aware of why I'm doing this, okay? I'm stubborn, I'm discontent, I don't want to change overall, okay? I don't want to do something, and on a physical level, it's making me anxious, okay? It's making me anxious. It's either I'm acting anxious, I'm being the victim here, okay? I'm making you the abuser, okay? Be it you were the abuser or you were not, I'm gonna make you feel like you were the abuser, I'm the victim here. Or it could be vice versa. Okay, so this is more that vibe, okay? And my challenge here with the Page of Swords, it's more to kind of transform the relationship with you in a different manner, okay? Because this one, it's more like my Fool's energy, okay? This is more like the Fool. Okay, so it's like the cliff, and usually a fool walks this, okay? But here in this one, it's more like my challenge is to fight the change, to fight the, you know, it's like I want to fight the unknown here, okay? Like I want to fight the transformations, okay? You want to bring in my life, I want to fight those. My challenge is to want to fight those things, okay? And the reason why is that way with the Sun, it's more like I'm happy the way it is. Of course I'm happy the way it is, because it's going my way, perhaps, this one. Could be. This one, it could be that there's an argument or there are certain patterns that you want your person to change, but your person's not ready to change. They have a bit childish tendencies. And if the relationship went their way, now that you wish to kind of have the equal give and take, perhaps your person's not necessarily happy with that. With the 9 of Pentacles and the initial energy, it's more like we're taking this slow and steady, okay? So in the initial energy, it's more like I'm taking this one step at a time, okay? So I'm getting to adjust a bit, let's say, around this change element, which is kind of like freaking me out a bit. And in the middle section, you have the 10 of Chalices, which is more like I'm happy I'm with you, okay? So on a physical level, your person is a bit two-faced. I'm so sorry. I'm insulting, but it's not an insult for me, okay? It's a bit like I'm acting a specific way on a physical level, but then again, underneath, it's more like I'm fighting the beast, okay? There's like a person I'm fighting, okay? The beasts here, the judgment here, the judgment, okay? You have the beast here, the bird, and bird here again, okay? So there's a bird. There's somebody, could be like a pattern. This one, your person has a mental pattern that they need to release, but they're not releasing, okay? So with you, what's happening here, it's more like I'm acting like, on a physical level, I'm acting like everything's okay. Okay, I'm acting like I'm happy to be with you. I'm kind of like, I don't want to say playing with you like everything's okay, but underneath with the 9 of Swords, it's more like I'm being impatient here. I'm being impatient. I don't wish to, like I wish to kill this inside of me. It's either your person is fighting a certain mental illness, okay? Chris, I'm channeling the one that you hear voices in your head space, okay? For some of you, it could be that, okay? It could be as intense as that, as it doesn't need to be the word like schizophrenia. It's not, okay. For 1%, it might be that there's an internal demon inside of me that talks, okay? And the demon is the beast, okay? It's either the beast or the demon or my shadow side, okay? This one, my shadow side is feeling like I'm not getting my way here. My ego side is not getting its way. Okay, so it could be very healing, this one, as it could be very conscious, as it could be your person fighting himself. It could not be necessarily a two-faced energy. For some of you will know if it's two-faced or not, but most of all, your person is fighting himself or herself here in this situation, okay? Because I'm acting like the victim, or I am like a victim, because I don't have that inner, I haven't done the inner work that much, okay? I have insecurities like everybody else has, okay? And my ego side or my shadow side is just so prominent in my life that I like to play the victim so that I can kind of like make somebody act a specific manner for me. But I'm very manipulative, this one. It could be manipulation, as it could be stubborn ways, okay? So it's either I have stubborn tendencies, I have certain patterns that don't serve me necessarily, but I'm fighting myself the most when I'm with you. So this one is more a dilemma with himself, okay? Their next move is more to kind of act a bit like the victim or act a bit anxious, okay, so that they can have their way overall, because they rather be happy having their way than to face the change element, the change, okay? Because the here in this, how it works with the Light Visions Tarot, it's a story. Each suit is like a story, and the butterflies here show up in certain cards, and the main cards that have a lot of butterflies, or 1, 2, 3 butterflies, is the one with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords means about letting certain mental patterns or certain patterns go, which are more like certain truths that you hold on to, but they don't serve you necessarily, as things that you accumulated from other people, be it your mom, your dad, the way your mom taught, or the way your mom taught other people were, but then again, these were misconceptions in general, and then you experience certain things yourself, and then you kind of wake up to the fact that perhaps this is not what is the truth for me. It was the truth for my parents, but then again, it's not my truth. So this one, it could be more about certain this is more deeper. So the next move in the near future, it's more like I'm going to act a bit like a victim here, okay? Because I'm getting out of my comfort zone. There are certain stuff I don't wish to change within myself that you might want me to change, but I don't wish to change those things. I'm aware I need to change them, but I wish to act like the baby and say, no, I don't want to. That kind, okay, this one. But just know that small little step to step, they're kind of quite serious, okay? They're serious. They're more serious. It's just that this is their pattern of wanting to stay stuck in a certain comfort zone. They feel comfortable in those patterns, okay? They don't wish to change that much. It's a blockage a bit, but then again, it's their comfort, okay? I feel comfortable in that, because if I go outside, I'm going to be vulnerable, or it's unknown to me, so I don't know how to deal with it, that kind. So that's why I'm kind of like fighting myself a bit. But on a physical level, I'm happy with you. I'm happy with you. You satisfy me in certain ways. It's just that certain patterns that you wish me to change, I'm kind of like being a bit like a small child and like crossing my fingers, like my arms, and like pouting a bit, you know? It's like kind of energy, okay? And I'm acting like I'm the victim. It's a bit hard, okay? Your person really is either having their little spoiled manners with you, and with the Knight of Wands, and it's more like I'm kind of like whether or not I need to embrace this, right? So it's more a vibe of what my next move is. It's either I'm gonna kind of try to win, like, how can I say this? It's more a vibe of like, there's a mistake I made, or I have certain childish ways, okay? I don't want to necessarily change those childish ways, okay? I don't want to change them because, one, it might be difficult for me. It's definitely very difficult for me, okay? It takes an eternity for me to change, unless I wish to change, but I don't wish to change here. And even if I wish to change, okay, even if they're made a decision to change, okay, it's a difficult step for them because it's their comfort zone. Okay, if they get out of that comfort zone, they feel naked and unprotected, or they feel like any moment something can happen. It's more like imagine your person has a certain difficulty, okay, connected to something here, okay? It's a pattern they have which could be annoying to you, or it's like you've done so much, you've compromised so much in the relationship, let's say, or it's not a relationship, but you've done so much, and they're very aware of it, okay? It's very aware to them what you kind of compromised, or what you've done, or what you've, I don't want to say sacrificed, it's not the word. It's more like they're grateful for it. They're very happy, but it's more a character. This is who they are, okay? This one, it's more like I enjoy you, I like you, but sometimes I'm kind of fighting a certain beast inside, okay? It's more like the beast inside of me that's about to devour me if I don't fight it. It could be the demon inside of me, as it could be, like, when I say the demon, it's like the dirty energy, or like betrayal, or like, you know, like betrayal, guilt, control, manipulation, you know, judging when you're not necessarily the same example. Like, you kind of judge someone or you criticize someone, but those criticisms that you're mentioning, you're not the example of them. You know, you're not the abundant energy you kind of wish your person to be in. That kind. Or you do favoritism. It's a bit that vibe. I don't know. This one, it's more like your person is aware that they need to change, or you want them to change, or there's something that they know they need to change, but they want to be stubborn, not changing. Okay? So it's that kind of dilemma. This is their next move, but the next move is more acting like the victim. I'm gonna act like the victim, but I'm trying to change. Not that I'm not trying, it's just that I'm kind of having inner battles inside, okay? Like this, I'm having inner battles inside, and I'm kind of like enjoying on the physical level. You see that they're enjoying their time with you, but inside there's a dilemma a bit. It's either I'm fighting my deepest insecurities with you, but I'm enjoying you. I'm enjoying being with you. I'm happy in the relationship, but I have certain dilemmas happening inside of me. And in the near future with the Nine of Wands, it's more like the energy is like, I don't want to say spiritual, but the vibe I got in, it's more like I don't want to think about it kind of thing. They're not thinking about the beast any longer, perhaps. But it's more drunk vibes, okay? It's more like I'm denying certain stuff. I'm going back to denial, perhaps. I can empower it in the form of like, I'm kind of like getting out of my headspace, okay? I'm kind of like thinking, and the mind activity is less in the near future connected to you. Or it could be more like I'm in denial, so I'm drinking. I'm high most of the time when I'm with you, that kind. So you will know how to look at the person, okay? It's either I'm high, I'm alcoholic, I'm drunk, connected to the situation about the move, or I'm more like I'm kind of taming a bit my mind. So I'm kind of going more no thoughts with you and enjoying the time with you. You will know. Okay? That's pile 5. Okay? So that was it. And pile 6, whoever chose Golden Universal Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see what the next move connected to you in the near future is. Okay, so I have Akansha, who's the main request giver, and whoever selected or chose this video, was drawn to watching it, chose this pile, welcome. So, what's your person's next move in the near future connected to you? So for some reason, I'm channeling like winking, so I should wink to you, like with a smile, perhaps. I don't know. That kind of vibe a bit. Okay, I'm not in the mood, but that's the vibe here a bit. Okay, so you have sensitivity. Okay. Overall, You have full intimacy. When I said wink and smile and, you know, twinkle in the eye, you know, like play with you, that energy. Okay, that's my next move in the near future. Okay, so you have yellow eyes, straight hair, kinky straight hair. Okay, I'm sorry. Brown eyes also. Yaki straight. So we have kinky straight, yaki straight, straight hair, May. Okay, and what dates perhaps? This is all I have. Okay. You have number 16. You have number 8, 3, 6. So you have the months of October, March, August, and June. So you have the dates 10, 17, 3rd of the month, 8th of the month, 20, 14, 6, or 16. Okay, could be those dates. You have number 6 here again. You have number 9 and you have 3. Okay, you have those. Okay, so what's the main situation? So what's the next move? So you have the freaking Chariot. So I'm facing you head on. Okay, so there's no running away technically, and I have intention here. I need to be fully intimate with you, or I wish to have that full intimacy with you. Definitely. So just tune into those energies, the way this woman is staring in this women or men's. It could be same sex as it doesn't need to be, okay? And this is for everybody who's watching, okay? You will know what your own orientation will be. Just because the picture might be a girl or a guy doesn't change, okay? Like a girl with a guy, or a girl with a girl, or a guy with a guy, okay? It's energy for me. So you have the Chariot, where's the main situation connected to you. You have 8 of Wands, which is my challenge. My challenge is 8 of Wands with the Judgment card. Okay. The reason why you have the 2 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Pentacles is in reverse. In the initial energy, you have the King of so King of Swords. King of Swords. It's a very brooding and bold and like no shits. Take it. I don't take shit. Bullshit. I don't take bullshit energy with the 10 of Wands. So okay. In the middle, you have the 9 of Pentacles. And in the near future, you have the Ace of Swords. So this one, I'm not necessarily like the full intimacy energy is more on a no sleeping and like winking and seduction, but then again the energy didn't pick up that much. Okay, I did want to wink at you, but then again that might be your wish fulfillment connected to this one. Like I'm more serious type of person, okay? I might flirt with you, I might seduce you, I might do those kind of stuff, but then again, I have I don't want to say expectations. Like, you need no shit, like, you can't bullshit with me, okay? Like, when I'm flirting with you, it's like, when I'm flirting with you, it's also like you don't bullshit with me. So overall, this one, it could be that I'm flirting with you just to see how you're gonna like manage. Like, I'm testing you this one. This one, I'm testing just how sensitive you can be with me. That kind. Okay, so your person has a certain intimidating energy to them for sure. Okay, this one. Yeah, it's very yeah, this one, I'm not easily played. Okay, so even if I'm playing, many people don't want to play with me. That kind. Because they know that whatever I give, I need to receive back. That kind. Okay, so your person might be more interested in you. This vibe, even though it's intense like this, it's very leading like this. It's not easy, okay, for you, this one. The move, how I'm gonna move is I'm gonna come very strongly on you, okay? But when I'm coming strongly on you, there's a lot of energies, okay? There is sensitivity, there is intimacy, okay? So you might not feel comfortable with the vulnerability I'm making you feel, okay? So I'm juggling though here. This one is more like I'm having a play. I'm kind of trying my luck with you. But I know what I want. That kind. So I might want you, but then again, I want to see what type of individual you are. Can you hold your ground? Can you satisfy me? Or are you going to run away from me? Based on how you're going to react to my stimulation, okay, I'm gonna understand what type of truth I need to see. Okay, this one, it's more like I'm manifesting somehow by intimidating you like this. So I'm playing with you, basically. I'm playing with you in a very it is not mocking that much, but you might feel like your person is you feel like your person might mock you by doing this one. The next move, you will feel like your person is mocking you, but in reality, your person is facing you head on. They're facing you head on, and they're kind of like gonna see, based on how they're stimulating you, I'm gonna wink at you, or I'm gonna kind of play coy. I'm gonna seduce you a bit. Intensely, you will feel intensely seduced. You will feel intensely observed. You will feel intensely judged, criticized a bit. But overall, I'm gonna see what you're gonna do. It's either you're gonna do this to me, and I'm gonna act like you can't do anything to me, okay? If you do something to me, it's gonna be like a burden for you. But what I'm doing by acting this way is to kind of just see how independent and serious in nurturing the relationship are you, kind of thing. And based on how you do it, I will know what my own truth is connected to the situation about you and me. That kind. This one. But full intimacy, you will have it in a form of intimidation and sensuality, okay? So we'll not be able to distinguish if you were intimidated by this person or if you were seduced by them, okay? But your person is doing all of that. I'm seducing you. I want you. It's not a lie. I want you. But I don't take bullshit. So that's why I'm kind of intimidating you, because if I don't take bullshit as intimidating you, then you're not gonna come anyways, right? So that kind. This one. I'm very sensitive person in general, and I love to indulge in intimacy. But intimacy, you need to stare in my eyes without feeling shame. You need to show me who is behind the eyes overall. And if you're intimidated by me, then it means that you cannot necessarily love me. That kind. This one. This one, it's more, I know very well who I am. This one. I'm facing you head on. I want you, definitely, but do you want me? Or are you ready to want me? That kind. This is more like I'm juggling with fate. Okay, I'm kind of getting my answer in the moment. So what's my next move? Facing you head on. Showing you who I really am, but it's like I'm intimidating you with the stare, but I'm seducing you at the same time. I'm seducing you, I'm playing with you in some way. I'm touching you, I'm teasing you in some way. But then again, I have like, it's very, it's like perhaps I am. Okay, look, this one is more like, look at the eye contact, okay? It's more like I'm having intense eye contact with you, okay? It could be like, it's not easy to have eye contact with the King of Swords. I must say that, because it's more like I'm gonna see the truth inside your eyes. Okay, who are you? Show me who you are. Show me who you are. But if you know who you are, you're gonna be able to stare back in my eyes, right? You're not gonna be shying away from the intimacy there, right? If you're sure about who you are and what you want, you're gonna be able to show me that you're sure about being with me or something of the sort. This one. Or be friends with me, or be in my circle, that kind. Or like have a like wavelength. Because if my eyes and this aura is intimidating you, then it's definitely going to be a burden for you to face me anyways. So it's more like face the burdens. And no, this one, okay, look. Your person wants to see just how responsible for yourself you are. Okay, when I'm saying responsible, it's more like how confident you are in yourself. How hardworking are you for yourself, not for other people, for yourself, for your family, for who you are as a person. This one, it's more like I'm going to see who you are. I'm going to expect, like, what I'm doing with the moving, it's more like I'm facing you head on. I'm going to see the shadow and the light side inside of it. I want to test you. What type of person are you? And I'm going to allow intimacy between you and me. You might not feel comfortable with the intimacy. This one. Or you will win this. Based on how the answer will be. I don't have an answer this one. Okay? Because it's internal energies. So overall, what I'm doing, I'm juggling the situation in such a way that I'm seeking an answer internally, me, with you. Okay? How independent and how responsible you are as a man or as a woman. Okay? So, and in the near future with the Ace of Swords, it's more like based on how you reacted. I will have my answer there internally. That kind. Okay? And I will need to either transform whichever energy I need to transform connected to you. Be it you're a woman or you're a man. But this one is more like your person is testing you. Their next move is that they're testing. It could be a mother also who's testing. It could be a family member who's testing you. It's a person that has full intimacy with you. It could be a mother's love or a father's love. It doesn't need to be sexual only. Okay, or it could be a person who fancies you quite a lot. I fancy quite a lot, but then again, I want to know what type of person you are. I fancy you, definitely. Do I know who you are? And even if it's not a question of I know you, this one, it's not that. It's more a question of first impression, interaction with me. Are you strong enough? Or are you ashamed of yourself? It's that kind. It's like when I'm saying strength element, strong enough, it's more like, have you accepted who you are? Okay? Or are you the image of other people? That kind. Do you have confidence? Or you don't? Do I intimidate you? My stare, my I don't take bullshit energy intimidates you? If it does, then I'm gonna get my answer there that you're not fit to be with me. I cannot have full intimacy with you. You're afraid of me, that kind. You're gonna run away from me. Because for me, you need to like not be ashamed of who you are, that kind. And show me that you're strong enough. You have balls. Or you have a yoni. Or you know who you are. You don't need to prove yourself. You don't need to justify yourself to me. That kind. Because this one, it's more like the more you want to justify yourself, the more you're trying to find excuses. I want to see, can you just stand in front of me without needing to give me excuses? That kind. It's a bit like I'm seeking for something. I'm kind of seeking to see something. Okay? It's more like it's a father figure perhaps. Or it's a woman. Or it's a man. Whoever this is, it doesn't need to be romantic, but the energy here, if this is a man, he wants to see what type of woman you are. Can you hold your own, or you need somebody to hold you for, like hold the things for you? But this one, it's more a question, can you meet me eye to eye kind of thing. That's the move, the next move with your person. They are intimidating. Okay, they don't take bullshit. This one. And they don't like to, justify themselves that much. But it's important for them that you know who you are. Okay? You're not a pussy kind of thing. Okay? Are you a pussy type of guy or girl? Or are you like a strong kitty cat or something of the sort? I don't want to say kitty cat because that's not what would turn this person on. But if you're able to be like seductive and manipulative like a kitty cat, I'll still enjoy you. It's not that I don't want to enjoy you. But this one, it's more like I don't take bullshit, and I'm showing this on a physical level. So I'm testing you. Doesn't mean that I'm like this only. Okay? I'm sensitive inside. I'm testing you. This is more like a strategic thinker. Okay? It's more like a person that's playing their luck. They're risking it. But without losing anything, without sacrificing, without paying something, cannot gain anything, basically. It's more like I know the rules of life, perhaps. Or I know certain stuff. Okay? I have a certain wisdom to me in some way. I'm not smart all the time, but I have a certain wisdom to me. Okay? Which is to your person only. Okay, so I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you guys some kind of insight. Okay, I hope it's resonating, Akansha. So see you on my channel. If you guys want to like, dislike, comment down below, donate, or private readings, just read the terms of services. It's all gambling work. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's one thing. But then again, I'm doing it. It's a calling, so that's it. And for the requests, please, there's a community center. There's a post there, and there's many people who have requests. So you just need to write and comment it. If I do it, you're gonna get a like, a heart, and a reply that it's done. So you can check it out. Okay, or you can kind of click the notification bell, so every time I have new posts, you can check if yours is on. Okay, so thank you very much, and I hope you're all safe and healthy, and that you're getting out of your comfort zone, and that you're not too harsh on yourself, and that you keep going, definitely. Okay, so have a good day, and see you later. Bye, guys.